What's going on, everybody? Shiraz Ahmed here, and today we're going to be going over the 2023 Canadian federal budget, and I'm going to summarize some of the key changes that you're really going to need to know, so stay tuned. All right, welcome back, everyone. Now, I know that diving into a new budget for changes isn't exactly what most of us would consider a thrilling pastime. But ultimately, hey, that's what I'm here for, so let's skip through some of the boring parts and jump right into the most crucial changes and additions that you're going to need to know about. So, without further ado, let's jump in. Number 1, alternative minimum tax changes, or AMT. Now, for anybody unfamiliar with what even AMT is, it is a parallel tax calculation that allows for fewer deductions, exemptions, and tax credits than under ordinary income tax rules. And that currently applies a flat 15% tax rate with a standard $40,000 exemption amount instead of the usual progressive rate structure that we're all accustomed to. So you know that old saying that nothing is certain except for death and taxes? Well, this year's budget has a few changes particularly aimed at our high income earners in Canada. Now, the AMT calculations are being adjusted with the AMT exemption increasing and the AMT rate rising from 15 to 20.5%. So for those high income earners out there, it's time to take a closer look at these numbers. So in addition, there are changes in income inclusion rates and deduction rates that are also being proposed, so keep an eye out. All right, number 2, which is Registered Education Savings Plans, or RESP enhancements. So putting aside funds for the little ones' educations is an essential part of planning for their future. So in the 2023 budget, this brings some really noteworthy updates to the RESP program. So the Educational Assistance Payment, or EAP limit, will actually increase, raising the limit for the first 13 consecutive weeks of full-time enrollment from $5,000 to $8,000 and from $2,500 to $4,000 for part-time enrollment. So think of this as like a turbocharge for the RESP program. Now, additionally, for divorced or separated parents, this budget introduces a way to collaborate financially by allowing you to open a joint RESP. Now, number 3, which is the grocery rebate for modest income individuals. Now, we're experiencing record inflation, and as grocery prices continue to rise, the grocery rebate has arrived to provide some assistance to Canadians. Now, this rebate is designed for those who are currently collecting GST credit or GSTC payments. Now, eligible individuals will receive additional GSTC amount equal to twice the amount received in January 2023. Now, the maximum amount under the grocery rebate are $153 per adult, $81 per child, and $81 per single supplement. Number 4, changes to the Tradespeople's tool expenses. Now, this is one that all of our trades folks watching are going to want to pay attention to. The maximum employment deduction for tradespeople's tools is being doubled from $500 to $1,000, effective 2023 and subsequent tax years. This change means that extraordinary tool costs eligible for deduction under the Apprentice Vehicle Mechanics Tools deduction would be costs that exceed the combined amount of tradespeople's tools, which is $1,000, and the Canadian Employment Credit, which is $1,368 in 2023, or 5% of the taxpayer's income earned as an apprentice mechanic, whichever is greater. So think of this as a great time to consider upgrading your toolkit. Number 5, green economy initiatives. The 2023 federal budget emphasizes Canada's commitment to fostering an eco-friendly future. So it introduced and expanded several tax credit programs for green initiatives, including clean hydrogen, geothermal energy, clean technology manufacturing, nuclear manufacturing, critical mineral exploration. Now, these changes aim to promote the investment and development in environmentally responsible technologies and industries contributing to the sustainable future for Canada and, of course, the planet. Now, I'm going to talk about a couple bonus points that were in the budget. So, intergenerational share transfer, if you're considering passing down the family business. Take note of this budget's proposed changes around the rules surrounding intergenerational share transfers. Now, capital gains treatment will only apply to genuine business transfers to a child or grandchild's purchaser of the corporation. Now, the government is introducing additional conditions offering 2 transfer options: an immediate intergenerational transfer 3-year test based on an arm's length sale, or a gradual intergenerational business transfer 5 to 10-year test based on traditional estate freeze characteristics. Now, it's essential to familiarize yourself with these new regulations as you plan for your future of your business. Employee ownership trusts, or EOT rules changes. Now, EOTs serve as a valuable tool in the realm of business succession planning. Now, the budget proposes new rules to encourage the use of EOTs for acquiring and holding shares of a business as part of a succession strategy. Now, the 5-year capital gain reserve will be extended to a 10-year reserve for qualifying business transfers to an EOT. And the repayment period for shareholder loan will be lengthened from 1 year to 15 years for the amount loaned to the EOT. Now, these adjustments will make an EOT an even more appealing choice for business owners looking to reward their employees and ensure the stability of their company's future. Now, to summarize, the 2023 federal budget is an important document that affects all of us Canadians, from those struggling financially to ultimately those who want to promote a sustainable environment. Now, the changes outlined in this budget theoretically aim to create a more equitable environment and friendly society, but ultimately time will tell which of these actually end up transpiring. Now, if you want to learn more about how this budget will affect you and your personal financial situation, it's really best to reach out to a qualified financial professional and/or a CPA. Now, both these professionals can help you navigate the complex landscape of taxes and financial planning to ultimately ensure that you're taking full advantage of some of these changes in the budget. Now, I want to thank you for staying to the end of this video. If you appreciate the content that I've been creating, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button, as it really does help out the channel. If you also hit the bell icon, you'll be notified the next time I upload a video. I'll also put my contact information at the end of this video, so please drop me a line if you have any topic suggestions or even questions about your individual situation. Until next time, please stay safe out there, you all. Bye for now.